Welcome back to Mud Lake Ranch. Today we're camping at Wellesley Island State Park, and this week has been a hot one. Anyway, we'll let you hang along with us while we're on our family adventure here, and maybe you'll get to see something cool or learn something fun. But Wellesley Island is a New York State state park on the St. Lawrence River, and it is accessible by a large bridge. There is like a $9 fee for a camper to come over, and I forget, it was like $4 for a car. So there's a toll to get over here. You are right on the St. Lawrence and very close to Canada. So if you are a fisherman, pay attention to what side of that line you're on, because you do need a Canadian license to fish the Canada side of the St. Lawrence River. Kids did some really cool things. They did a crawfish boil. They actually caught 41 crawfish. I wasn't present, so if there's any issue with that, wasn't on my watch. I was actually at work. I had to leave twice for strategic planning for the company that I work for, so I missed a couple days here. We've been here since Friday. Today is our next to the last day, so I'm getting at this a little late. But how do you do an intro if you don't know what you've actually done here? We've had a lot of fun on the e-bikes. Currently they're tarped. One of my chargers got filled with water on the mock wheel, so that'll be a video for later on either how to repair it or what to avoid. Another e-bike just showed up. Another e-bike just showed up at the house. Today's Friday. A new one just got delivered, and I need to do the review on the Freedair, which has been a delight here. We finally got the new throttle for it. My son has been very systematic in his approach to destroying this bike. He's not doing it intentionally, but he's been riding it very rough. He rolled it and broke the throttle on a pile of driveway stone in my driveway when I was repairing that for upcoming graduation party, and just to make accessibility to like way easier. He also claims he didn't, but somebody tipped the bike over, broke the charging cable, and that was a purchase repair. They didn't just give me one. So that bike has been costing me a little. The throttle was $40, the charger was $60. The charger would have been more if it wasn't for them giving me a discount on it. But anyway, so we're riding the e-bikes. We're fishing a lot. My kids have caught quite a few largemouth bass. There's a great jumping rock that I didn't know about here that we've come here multiple times and fished from that rock, but didn't realize it was deep enough. We saw other people jumping, and I took a few jumps off there. Not dives, I took a few jumps off there, and it's gotta be 15 feet easily. My foot did hit bottom, but I was under for a good 3 seconds. So it's got some good depth. In my opinion, it's not as tall or as easy as the Crane Point State Park jumps are, but it's nice that it is here. And I hear there's one further out that we weren't originally aware of. So that's pretty cool that there's places to swim on the river that aren't under the strict control of the park. The park's beach isn't much fun. Good for kids, good for leisurely swimming and sitting, but if you break a frisbee out, they're going to crack down on you, which is, no footballs, no frisbees. Don't you dare have fun outside of just wading around in the water. But so we don't go to the beach much. The beach is super nice. It's a deep cove, so it's protected on both sides from the current of the river, and much of the waves is kind of calm, and it is still cool, which is nice. It's got the cool St. Lawrence River running into it, a little bit warmer than the actual river, which is that way from where we're at. We are in Coyote Loop. We are at site 45, my number in high school, the number of our best president, and we have people on 47, I believe, and 52. So enjoy this video of some of the things we do at camp, and we appreciate you watching. Be sure to check out our other video reviews. This is more of a vlog style, which we insert occasionally, just to let you know we're real people, and I'm not just a gun reviewer and product reviewer. So be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and thank you again for taking some time to watch Mud Lake Ranch. Amanda left the window open on the car, and a raccoon got in it last night.
He got into the granola bars and dog food. It ain't still in there, is it?
Shut up. That's what I was scared of.
All right, the Pinty Night Vision goggles. We should have some raccoons out here later, so this will be kind of fun. But yeah, this is what we're seeing through it right now. As you can see, you can't see in the lizard head, but if you get your face in front of this thing, it actually records. But I just wanted to be, totally bushwhacker here. Ready?
Ready?
Claire, are you going now?
Oh my God.
Let's go, chickens.
Scary as heck like this. I don't want it. He'll be fine.
It's 95 degrees out. Parker's wearing a hood and jeans. And we started a fire to cool down. We had a skunk at the back of our camper getting into trash that we probably should have taken out before it got dark. We didn't. It wouldn't leave. We approached it and you had to approach with caution. We were like, hey, get out of here. And it didn't. It was just like, I want this bag of turkey sandwiches or whatever with the garbage back there. It would not get out of here. So I rolled a baseball at it and ignored it. Maybe it's an infant. I don't know. It wasn't. It was a full-size skunk. My son Parker, my youngest, he started spraying it with a squirt gun, and that got it to leave. That's your skunk deterrent. Squirt gun. Unbelievable. But anyway, we got it to move on to the next site with a squirt gun without it spraying us. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be the worst night of sleep ever if it sprays and we're sucking that stink into our air conditioner because it's 90 degrees out. Anyway, it skedaddled and we got the trash going out now. Last night Raccoons got into our stuff. That was fun. Stay tuned, more to come. So I just left the campsite to go back to my brother-in-law's campsite, and I come back to this campsite and there's a raccoon in my campsite. There's nothing here, there's no food for it to get, but ready to get into whatever we have left out. So make sure you store your food and your garbage away from where these critters can find it. All right, we've relocated camp. Patrick over there, he went and booked another site that's on the water for a couple days because we're landlocked over there and the electric sites are not on water. So we just have this for recreational use, but we've got 4 vehicles down here on one site. We got all our food set up and we have a tent for effect. Nobody's sleeping in it. It's just to reserve the site, so when we're not here it looks like it's occupied. It's pretty funny. But we'll be able to paddleboard out here. Let me get this thing. Quite the drop off. I might want to stop before I get down there. Got a nice little beach area. Paddleboarding, tubing, whatever. It's nice and calm. This is site 60. What loop is this? Acorn Loop at Wellesley Island. People don't book them during the middle of the week, but we are here weekend to weekend, so we don't get to book these. And no electric, so we wouldn't be here anyway. But brilliant idea. When I return my bottles and cans, I'll have to get Patrick some money. Oh, we brought fire and everything. Nice little, really nice walk down. That I'm still fired up about this white wall tire that's sitting on the shore here. It was on the beach area when I rode my bike this morning checking out sites. This appears to stay pretty shallow for quite a ways, but I bet you that drop off is going to be an awesome spot to fish. It's so calm out in the St. Lawrence right now. A sailboat is forced to use its motor. There's literally no wind out here right now. A little bit of wind. Probably not enough to get them to go in the direction they want to go though. Alright, all you sailors, all 4 of you that watch these videos, make sure you comment, tell me what's really going on. There's Mac. Hey, sit down, dog. Hold your ass, Mac.
Oh, Jared.
Underneath that tree right there? I don't see a beaver.
I don't either. Going that way.
Beaver, 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 beaver.
It was down here when I came in on the paddleboard. I was like, there's not a beaver down here, but there's a raccoon. Look at her tail wagging. Oh, look at the sun. Oh, my God. Julie, you should get the sunset, too. Can't play with the raccoon.
Have you ever seen Over the Hedge?
Does it not see us?
It doesn't have a tail, so it doesn't know.
Here, buddy.
It doesn't care. It's
Yeah, where's the paddle?
Water wings.
I'll make you walk. Oh, yeah.
Look at me go, Bob.
Run! What? You're not doing it. That's the paddleboard.
Run, you gotta get it up like this.
What? I'm wheeling. Oh, no. Okay, now you can try to ride it.
I'm the chosen one.
All right, so I'm kind of pissed off. My kids were fishing, or trying to fish, at a campsite around the bend here on D-Loop, and the owner, not the owner, the renter of the site wouldn't let them fish. How many sites away were you?
Across. We were just so the site that
Near them?
Yep.
Yeah. And they told me to get out, which is not a big deal, but they told them they're going to release their dogs on them. So now we're waiting for park police to show up, and we're just trying to get our bearings to make sure that we have the correct site, because this has pissed me off. I'm really kind of upset about this.
You gotta take this road out. You gotta go here. You gotta take this road. Go through here. Cut up through here. And the site. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, so the site you're looking for is right there. So you're gonna come down that bend, and it's like a hidden road.
Yeah,
So it's down over the hill, and it's either 15 or 19, one of these.
my biggest issue with this whole thing is it's a open site. It's not theirs, and if it is theirs, they should put something on it. And if it is theirs, they shouldn't threaten to release dogs on my children, which is absolutely insane. I want to drive over there. My better judgment says not to. So we're waiting for the appropriate authorities to arrive here. I tried calling the park office. They're already closed. I mean, it's super daylight, but they close very early around here. Fired up. I've never had this experience in, I don't know, I've been camping for over 30 years, of somebody threatening to release their dogs on me for walking into a vacant campsite to fish. All right, the park police came and gone. I didn't get that on video, and I wished I had. Very calm. He understood our concerns, and he's going down to talk to the folks now. He did thank us for not going down to address it ourselves, because that could lead to an altercation. And then I found out during the interview with these turds that the dog were Labradoodles. I'm not scared of that. They should have just fished. And actually, Glenn and Parker, they're not tiny. They could probably take a guy out. What do you think? You guys could probably take a man.
He was a pretty,
Is he big, dude?
he is pretty good size. There was a younger one too. He was like at least 6 foot tall.
So,
He's like
14-year-old, 12-year-old can't take on the big dudes. We'll see what the guy says when he comes back around.
You might have to turn this into a.
I hope that they were logical.
No, then why
There's your cop.
could it be from the goggles?
The park ranger came back, and he said that he visited the site. They'll apologize profusely, and they have a lot of sites booked. But if you book a site, it doesn't mean you own it. If it's open, it's state property. Kids can still use it. Don't be a dick. My God, I am so angry about this still. They got off with a, hey, don't be threatening children. My Lord. Anyway, gonna find new spots to fish, I guess.
What a cornhole game you got going on.
Claire, show me your mittens.
Your hands.
Ew. What are you painting?
April's dog bed.
Dog bed?
It's like a thing.
You're shipping her to China? Dog perch? You're painting with your hand? That's innovative.
Yeah, right there on the corner, right where your hand is.
This one, right? The lot.
Now they okay.
Outside of the internal sea loop, the other sea loop behind me, the inside of that, it's got ample space for games, and the kids played kickball over there, and there was a really enthusiastic family that hosted that thing, and they were here all week. Very enthusiastic. I actually enjoyed their enthusiasm and the excitement they brought to camp. So thank you guys if you happen to watch this ever. It was pretty awesome. In all my years coming here, I didn't know that this little spot existed. There's a little beach area in E Loop, and that's a non-electric loop. And that is actually a campsite. You could jump off that rock. So that's pretty neat. I'm gonna probably look at getting that thing sometime, maybe. But it's a little peaceful, tiny beach area where you can kayak and paddleboard, and it's pretty calm and protected from the wind and the actual river.
Maple, don't you? Sit. Oh. I gotta get both.
Sorry, I'm almost done.
No. Sit.
That's what I'm doing with all the fire.
Pretty good if I
You've been really good with.
Oh yeah, right over the counter.
What is it called?
My favorite part is you take it off.
And then you squeeze the wires.
No, I'm just kidding. Just
A
wait a
minute.
minute.
No, I took it
Look,
off.
it's coming out of it.
No, yeah.
I would not touch that.
You're gonna get pissed.
No, don't touch it.
Just wait a minute.
Max.
Get your fingers out of it.
Don't let it fall off. Then it falls off and popcorn spills everywhere.
There you go. No. It's not even hot.
It's like aluminum.
I like doing it by hand and on the wires.
Look how
the
empty
handle
that
pops
is.
right out of the whole
You
thing.
told me to take it out.
Well, it's not burned if that's what you're wondering.
It's still peeling.
Oh no. Where's all the popcorn?
It'll be in this one. That was a test run. I got a whole nother pack if we didn't have enough popcorn.
These weren't
tell
cheap.
you
They're
what.
like 2 for $5 or some shit. Tops.
I have it.
Hey, Tops, if you're watching, your Jiffy Pop's freaking overpriced by $1 a piece, easy.
Positivity.
I'm positive that their price is too high. The owls here are freaking. I think it's only one owl. Uh-oh. I think I broke my tripod. All right. The owl sending us off. Now I can head home knowing that I got to hear the owl one more time.
That's the second time
There it is.
Right there.
You landed?
It's right in between. It's high up. You can see it from here. Go over by Joan. Aww.
Where is it?
Right there.
Oh, there it
in
is.
between those two branches.
Yeah, wait, there it is.
Speaker not.
Can anybody else film this for me? So just in case I have my video, it's terrible. That's neat.
I don't know how good it is.
It's so freaking cool. Where'd it land, Clara? What do you mean?
Right?
Can you see it? Oh, there it is.
There, that dark spot right there. Call the raccoons and we got raccoons.
No, call it back. Yeah, call it back.
What does the fox say?
It screams.
What?
I burped a lot. Is that good? In the toilet? Yep.
Burp in a toilet?
No, I burped in the hallway on Wednesday. Really wrapped up.
That's what you do when you
The print was this big.
I couldn't see it either. I thought snake said smoke, but that was closer
Dance.
than- What is that?
Try again.
Waves.
Surfing.
Surfing.
You just stand here and wave.
I can't.
Writing.
Really? Really?
I'm running out of time.
So for a review of the actual park, this is one of the largest area-wise state parks in New York that offers camping, fishing, swimming, boating. They have a decent size marina that's out near the beach, and it's quite a distance. It's bikeable distance. They have a nature center that's out by the entrance. The nature center has turtles and stuff. Like, it has actual things in it to see, and my sister-in-law brought some young kids out there and they really did enjoy it. So check out the nature center that's here at Wellesley Island. We mentioned the beach before. It's a very nice beach, just quite restrictive, so just like all parks, just obey the rules and enjoy it appropriately. If you want to be more adventurous, do some things that probably aren't approved by the park. They don't allow drones. I didn't know that until I already had flown my drone a couple times, but I saw the sign on the bathroom, so I discontinued use of the drone. They do have some waterfront, none that I can tell. None of the waterfront are powered. We choose Coyote Loop because it has power. Sites are a little close together, and then they have full hookup sites out near the beach in a loop, but that has like almost no foliage, tree cover. There's a few, but not much. Very exposed to the sun, but it's really close to the store, really close to the beach, and super convenient if you're into all of the amenities. The loops are all paved. The sites, minus the tent sites, are all paved. So it's a neat, clean, easy to use sites. A lot of the fire pits are kind of ragged. They do have the rings inside of cement, but the cement stone structures are typically pretty crappy, beat up from over the years. They are doing some bathhouse work in what's the Acorn Loop, and that's a dry camping, no electric area that has some campers, some tenters, and those are really close to the water. We rented one of those, and we enjoyed the water for, I think, 3 days. When there was a few sites open there, we just picked an extra one up on somebody else's account so we could enjoy waterfront. Nobody's using them, so we weren't like taking up somebody else's space. We booked them the day before, used them for 3 days, got out because somebody else had them, and we were able to kayak from those sites. You can also kayak from a boat launch that is between Coyote and the Acorn Loop, and that bathhouse is pretty terrible. The showers are garbage. The water pressure sucks, and it's not clean. Last year I was here and there was toilet paper bombs thrown on the ceiling that had been there for months. You could tell completely dried, and they didn't bother to clean them. But overall, this state park is very nice, very accommodating. The support staff here is good. I do recommend this park, and we will come back to this state park again. We've been here last year and previous years. My video on the I'll put a link in the description of camping here right after a hurricane is on there as well. But very biker friendly, very hiker friendly, lots of hiking trails, lots of water access for folks that don't have waterfront. And the store is awesome. It's got all the little tiny things that you need, from tarps and rope to ice cream and fun stuff like that. They don't have water guns because apparently the state don't like guns. So they have water guns that don't look like guns right now, which is kind of silly. But they actually told us about it, that they really didn't care for that rule. Ice is accessible from the store. They have some drinks, but they do not have alcoholic beverages. Those you have to leave the park for, but it's only like a 15-minute drive, and not even 10 minutes. And 15 minutes from here is another park called DeWolf Park. And at that park, you are able to fish the Lake of the Isles, which I really want to try out. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. That has 14 sites, not associated with this one, 15 minutes away. And that campground is just 14 cabins. And I believe it's just dry camping and not powered, not, no fancy stuff going on there. But it's more of a quaint little park based on what I looked at. I do want to check it out because Lake of the Isles is one of the premier fishing spots in the state of New York, near the Canadian border. So anyway, let's wrap this video up. Campability, amazing. Some of the sites are a little difficult to back into, but all of them are backable into. I don't break the rules, but my site is a 30-foot site, and I put a 39 and a half foot camber in here. Problem is when you back in, you're literally to the road, so you don't have any room to unhook, and you might back up traffic depending what time you get to the site. Some of them have trees, obstructions, and they can be challenging. So take a look at Google Maps. That could be your friend. But for the most part, they are good to go for just about any size travel trailer, RV, etc. One of the biggest problems here isn't like large game, there's no bear problems. Rarely see any deer. You see them in the morning if you wake up early, but they have a huge issue with raccoons. So don't leave your trash out. Don't leave your windows open. My wife left her windows open and a raccoon got into her car, went all the way to the back, 3-row seat Durango, and ate all the snacks she stores back there and defecated in the back of a Durango. So that was a little fun piece of our trip. And skunks. There are skunks, so do not disturb them. We had one come to the back of our camper where we stored our trash, and we forgot to take it out before dark. The trash station's easy to get to. It's a drive-through situation, so you can drive in, chuck your trash, and drive out. Lots of dumpsters, plenty of room. They do not have trash pickup here, unlike Crane Point or other parks we've been to. So trash pickup here, I'd highly recommend that they install, you know, just have these guys with the little gators drive around and pick this stuff up, because it would probably help eliminate their skunk and raccoon infestation. Skunks, they're out evening and morning, so just be careful exiting, entering your camper after dark, before dusk or before dawn, because you might encounter something. The one that came to our camper would not leave. I walked within 5 feet of it and politely asked it to leave, raised my voice slightly, rolled a baseball at it gently. It didn't care. It did leave when we sprayed it with a squirt gun, so pro tip, squirt gun is the only thing that got the skunk to leave, and I don't think it would have left. I was able to get the trash away from it, get on a bike, take it to the dump so it wasn't near the camper anymore. They don't seem to bother with bottles and cans. They don't. They do not bother bagged up cans. I've educated their skunk and raccoons to not touch those things. But anyway, I hope you found this video useful, helpful, or interesting. And if you did, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. If you've had cool experiences at Wellesley Island, or if you have any tips, advice, or opinions of Wellesley Island, please leave them in the comments below. I'll address your questions and maybe respond to your comments. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.